one state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang.
Athens, 2,400 years ago.
Here comes the,
place.
Here comes the,
A quarter of a million.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Double L. I said so. I keep big bills up in my hood on the. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah.
When you think of Archimedes' eureka moment, you probably think of this. As it turns out, it may have been more like this. In the 3rd century BC, Hieron, king of the Sicilian city of Syracuse, chose Archimedes to supervise an engineering project of unprecedented scale. Hieron commissioned a sailing vessel 50 times bigger than a standard ancient warship. Named the Syracusia after his city, Hieron wanted to construct the largest ship ever, which was destined to be given as a present for Egypt's ruler, Ptolemy. But could a boat the size of a palace possibly float?
But not Tycho Brahe. The 16th century scholar who accurately predicted planetary motion and catalogued hundreds of stars before the telescope had been invented also had a cosmic-sized personal life. Tycho Brahe was born in 1546 to Danish nobles, but at age 2 was kidnapped to be raised by his uncle instead. His parents didn't seem to mind. Tycho was supposed to have a career in law, but after witnessing a solar eclipse at 13, he began spending more time with mathematics and science professors, who taught him the art of celestial observation. By the time Tycho's uncle sent him off to Germany a few years later, he had lost interest in his law studies, instead reading astronomy books, improving his instruments, and taking careful notes of the night skies. It wasn't long before his own measurements were more accurate than those in his books. While in Germany, Tycho got into a bit of an argument with another student at a party over a mathematical formula, resulting in a sword duel and Tycho losing a good-sized chunk of his nose. After that, he was said to have worn a realistic prosthetic of gold and silver that he would glue onto his face. Fortunately, Tycho didn't need his nose to continue his astronomical work. He kept studying the night sky and creating all sorts of instruments, including a building-sized quadrant for measuring the angles of stars. After months of careful observation, Tycho discovered a new star in the constellation Cassiopeia. The publication of this discovery granted him rock star status and offers of scientific positions all over Europe. Once he met another famous astronomer, Johannes Kepler, who became his assistant. While Kepler's work interested him, Tycho was protective of his data, and the two often got into heated arguments. In 1601, Tycho attended a formal banquet where he drank quite a lot, but was too polite to leave the table to relieve himself, deciding to tough it out instead. This proved to be a bad idea, as he quickly developed a bladder infection and died a few days later.
At the forefront of scientific discovery was the astronomer Copernicus. He held that the sun, not the earth, was the center of the universe. Galileo expanded on Copernicus's hypotheses and perfected the telescope. And Isaac Newton studied principles of gravity and developed a new system of math called calculus to prove his theories. These scientists transformed the way we view the solar system. Revolutionary ideas like theirs often met resistance from traditional authority. Galileo was even tried for his ideas, but the efforts of those scholars put science and discovery into motion.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah.